Today we will talk about sleep, the best medicine for your mind, body, and everything in between. But a quick question before we even say hello properly. Do you know exactly what time you fell asleep last night? Most people don't. That's kind of the point of today's episode. So let's get into it.
The first thing I want all of you to do is कि I have shared a quiz with everyone. आप सब एक बार उसे खोलो और give. It will take around 2 minutes, 3 minutes. आप उसको time दो and let's discuss the scores after that. Before we get into your habits, how you sleep, how you don't, उससे पहले let's discuss how the quiz made you feel.
So my score was 88, which means I have a good sleep habit. And I agree, I do have a good sleeping habit. While taking up the questions, it felt like these are the questions which should be asked on a regular basis, and it's not. These are the questions we do not discuss regularly.
So my score was 38. So when I was giving the test, I thought कि मेरा score तो अच्छा ही होगा. I have decent sleep and decent sleep quality or whatever it is. But after giving the test, I am like, I am just surviving.
It's nice that मतलब तुम्हें लगता है कि तुम comfortable हो because you're sleeping fine, but it's also about sleep hygiene. What is the quality of sleep? वो सब भी चीज़ें matter करती हैं.
I got 59 score and now I'm reflecting on my habits. मेरी नींद खुलती है उसके बाद मैं immediately बेड से बाहर नहीं निकलती हूँ. 1-2 घंटे मैं बेड में ही टाइम पास करती हूँ.
There were a lot of questions that needed my self introspection, or there were a lot of actually ugly truths that came out that I didn't know about myself.
My score was 53 and the test made me feel stupid. Just because while taking the test, I knew that I had to do these things. I know what impact these things will have in my life, but I'm not doing that.
How a typical falling asleep routine looks like for you.
I turn off the blue light on my phone, so I have this night mode from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. That's there. I try not to see any screen 1 hour before my desired sleeping time. One thing I have been doing for the longest of that I know is wash my feet before I go to bed.
Washing your feet, how does that help?
Might sound a little superstitious, but when I was young, my mother and all the other women in the house, they used to always say कि रात को पाँव धो के सोने से बुरे सपने नहीं आते हैं. It's also associated with that we used to wear open sandals, not shoes. So पूरे दिन पाँव गंदे हो जाते हैं. So while going to bed, वो गंदगी बेड पे ना आए.
So I eat and I sleep and and when I lie down on my bed, then I start scrolling, and then after 1 hour it's like me and the ceiling, and suddenly my brain start thinking, you remember the embarrassing moment from 2018 that this happened and this goes on. And
I don't follow a strict sleeping routine. The only things which are consistent for me is I turn off the light before sleeping and I maintain a good room temperature.
My nighttime routine is very flexible according to मैं कितना थकी हूँ या how my day went, but some things are again constant. I don't like a pitch dark room. During winters I tend to keep my door open or my window open for good air, and I don't like AC on, so I don't really like cool temperature. It's always natural ventilation that works for me. Like I doom scroll a lot, which I'm guilty about, but after 1, 2, 3, 4 hours of doom scrolling, I can get a good night's sleep. So yeah, that is
So
my
I thought
routine.
you said you don't scroll a lot.
No, doom scrolling.
I'm feeling bad
At
about I
least
don't scroll.
4 hours a night would get me a good night's sleep.
But now I have the most pathetic sleep routine. I have a freaking 120-inch projector on which I put shows. I watch it. Then I eat junk food. I have Diet Coke. This is I'm telling you last एक महीना पहले का, ठीक है? And I listen to audiobooks, especially Harry Potter. On a regular basis, on alternate days, I do Jal Niti.
How does Jal Niti help?
Yeah, Jal Niti was suggested to my mother when she was suffering from sinus. I tried it by fluke. After first or 2 sessions, it makes you feel light. First thing first. ये पूरा यहाँ पे clean हो जाता है. Then there's a second problem where nasal cavity drips into your lungs at night at specific positions. वो बंद हो जाता है. Snoring में मदद करता है.
How has your sleep changed from childhood to now?
I would rather talk about my college days and post college days. So of course in दोज हु हैव जस्ट पास्ड आउट वो भी उनको ही पता होगा कि हम कॉलेज में पूरी रात उठ के पढ़ने की कोशिश करते हैं और सुबह क्लास जाते हैं. सो आई हैव बीन देयर, आई हैव ऑल्सो डन दैट. पोस्ट कॉलेज, of course, being a working professional, and then of course it's been almost 8 years now, it has changed a lot. Now I have a routine that has also helped me with my overall metabolism. It's somehow related that during college I did not have as good digestion that I have now.
When I was a child, I used to sleep whenever, however,
What was
whatever.
your night time?
Like, कभी भी, कहीं भी, कैसे भी. Simple. But now I need perfect posture, perfect temperature, perfect lighting, perfect pillow, perfect life decisions, which sadly I don't have. That's it.
My sleep schedule has changed a lot. When I was a child, अभी भी हो, but पहले तो my mother, she used to work. So उस टाइम पे क्या होता था कि वो खाना बना रही हैं, वो सॉन्ग्स प्ले करती थी और कभी कभी बीच में आके एक दो बार आवाज़ लगाई एंड मेरी नींद खुलती थी गानों की आवाज़ से. बट नाउ आई लिव अलोन, तो मेरी नींद खुलती है अलार्म से. और उस टाइम पे माई पेरेंट्स मेड मी स्लीप अराउंड 8 और 9 एंड उस टाइम पे अगर मैं 10 बजे तक जगी होती थी, मुझे लगता था कि 10 बज गया है, कितनी रात हो गई है, मैं अभी तक जगी हूँ. बट नाउ आफ्टर दैट व्हेन आई वेंट टू हॉस्टल आफ्टर 12th, मेरा जो स्लीपिंग टाइम था वो 9 से स्ट्रेच होके वो 12-1 हुआ. फिर उसके बाद पोस्ट ग्रेड में वो 3 बजे हो गया था एंड अब मैं वो ट्राई कर रही हूँ मेंटेन करने का कि मैं 12 बजे के बाद सो जाती हूँ. मैं 8 बजे बेड पे जाती हूँ, 12 बजे तक मैं फ़ोन स्क्रॉल करती हूँ, उसके बाद फिर मैं सो जाती हूँ.
Growing up, I've always been a rebellious kid, and I am from a boarding school, and there was very strict time to wake up, to go to sleep, that I never adhered to, because I think the quietude of night is for your hobbies. So I could not watch movies, so I used to read a lot. Then now growing up, I feel that जो रात का समय होता है, that is the only time I can give to myself without any interference or interruption, no calls, nothing.
I don't remember the term for it, but there's a actual term that people use. The idea behind it is कि people feel guilty that they gave their time to everyone, everything but themselves. Yes. And out of that guilt, they make up for that lost time by spending the time alone, doing the things that they enjoy, or even scrolling their phone and doing their hobby.
I feel a lot creative at night, I would say.
बेसिकली यार मेरा नींद की बैंड बजी है बोर्ड्स के टाइम. उससे पहले इतना हैप्पी गो लकी था मैं, कोई स्ट्रेस नहीं है लाइफ का, कुछ नहीं है. बोर्ड्स में जब पहली बार स्ट्रेस आया तो एक तरह से परमिशन भी मिल गई थी घर पे कि रात में जाग सकते, क्यों पढ़ रहे हो. पढ़ता मैं नहीं था. आई वॉज टेक्सटिंग माई फ्रेंड्स, आई वॉज टॉकिंग टू गर्ल्स एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम, जो भी हो रहा था. और सुबह आई रियलाइज्ड इन रीसेंट ईयर्स आफ्टर कोरोना that once you realize that you're living for other people and you have accountability, only the night time is your time. You tend to extend that time, that I am doing this for myself.
What's one thing you do or avoid that you genuinely believe helps you sleep better?
Avoid any caffeine or eating meetha. And second is washing my hands, feet, brushing, and my face.
I take shower, which actually helps. Avoiding screen, which actually helps, but that's why I never do it.
I only avoid coffee and exercising after 8 p.m.
So talking about my do's, I always sleep with my hair loosened up. And one more thing that works for me, because I love coffee, I only have a coffee before 3 p.m. When I exercise late at like after 6 p.m, I feel very energetic and I'm unable to sleep because of that.
We started this episode with a survey stat, and by the end, half of what we predicted turned out wrong. That's sleep for you. And if you listened to this and thought, wait, that's basically my life, stick around. Next episode, we stop describing the problem and start explaining it. What's actually happening in your brain and body when sleep goes sideways. See you in the next one.